support. Now, please enjoy Woods Cross High School's final presentation of Aida.
return. It's all worked out, my road is clear. The lines of latitude extend way beyond my wildest dreams, towards a great triumphant end. We seize the day, we turn the tide, we touch the stars, we mark the grave, we moved into uncharted lands. Fortune favors the brave. The more we find, the more we see, the more we come to learn. The more that we explore, the more we shall return. Nothing is an accident. We are free to have it all. We are what we want to be. It's in ourselves to rise or fall. This is easy to believe when distant places call to me. It's harder from the palace yard. Fortune favors the free. Fortune favors the young. Fortune favors the brave. What have we here? Your country's at war and you go wandering along the Nile's edge. You must have a burning desire to see Egypt. Put her in chains. Have you finished the map? Good. But this is wrong. From the mast it looked like it curved to the north, like this. Let me show you.
My sword! Release them!
Let him go now.
You took us from Nubia, and now you say we belong to you. Yes!
Yes.
Well, I took this soldier from your ranks, so by your own logic, he belongs to me. Now let them go.
Throw her in the river!
No. I've got a better plan for her.
Don't.
You don't want me to remove your shackles.
Yes.
They'll only get in the way. Very impressive up there. I should enlist you in my army. Make you my lieutenant.
Are you mocking me, Captain?
No. Admiring you. Do you know what's going to happen now? You're going to wash the filth of battle from my skin. It's been a long time since I felt clean. You're much better with a sword than you are a sponge.
I wish I had a sword now.
There's mine. Help yourself. Who taught you to use a weapon?
My father.
Because he knows Nubian men can't protect their women. You're not finished.
Yes, I am.
On your knees. You enjoy living dangerously, don't you?
As much as I enjoy washing your filthy Egyptian skin! You know nothing about me! And care even less. How could you understand our emptiness? You plundered our wisdom, our knowledge, our wealth, in bleeding us dry. You long for our spirit, but that you will never possess.
What's your name?
Aida. What? No, please leave them off.
You're a slave now. And if you want to survive, you'd better remember it.
Between the good and bad, a moment leading nowhere, too pointless to be sad, but time enough too late to waste every certainty I had. I can't return, both heartless and material. Its wretched spoils, not my concern, shining like an evil sun as my childhood treasures burn, shining like an evil sun as my childhood treasures burn.
You have the gold?
Yes.
Mereb,
Master! I'm so glad you're home.
have you kept my house in order?
Yes, well, except for a few casks of wine which have mysteriously disappeared.
Again.
There you are, my son, home at last. Step aside, Mereb. Oh, yes. Oh, Chief Minister Zozer, loved by the gods, the people, and himself. Careful, boy, or I'll have you.
Good to see you, Father.
You were gone so long, Radames, I was beginning to worry. You weren't injured in battle?
No.
I kept assuring the princess that no man could best you with a sword.
No man got the better of me. Though a certain woman might have.
Really?
But that's a story for another time. Listen. Beyond the Fifth Cataract, the Nile leads directly towards Khartoum.
Then we can attack the city by water. Excellent! You recorded the landscape.
With the maps we made, an illiterate foot soldier could find his way through Nubia.
Ah, and you brought home captives. Good work. Take them to the copper mines. We can't seem to keep them alive down there.
Stop! Not this one. I'm going to need a gift for the princess.
Yes. She'll be expecting something.
Take the rest to the palace groundskeeper. They can help with the harvest. They're all women. They wouldn't last a day underground.
As you wish. They're your slaves.
Thank you.
Give me your hands, Aida.
Your name is Aida?
Mereb. Now I'm going to remove these. But know that if you dare try to escape, I'll come after you myself.
You flatter me, Captain. You don't look like a man who would chase after any woman.
I'll make an exception for you. Mereb, take her to Princess Amneris with my compliments.
Yes, Captain. Radames, you've been gone 6 months. I really think our personal appearance is in order.
In time, Father, but you and the princess should know that as soon as my crew are rested, I am setting out again.
You can't! Radames, Egypt needs you now. Pharaoh is not the powerful leader he was when you left. While you've been away cavorting, matters here have moved apace. Now I need you home supporting all the plans I've put in place. First of all, this means your wedding. You'll recall your future bride. For the way the Pharaoh's heading, time's no longer on our side. According to the folk god Horus, our most regal invalid, it's not that much longer for us. Build another pyramid.
The Pharaoh's fallen ill. Is it serious?
I'm afraid so.
I must go see him.
There are many who'll be tearful as our leader fades away. But our architects are cheerful, and each dog must have its day. If our country is to flourish, then my son must take the lead. Be our inspiration, nourish all our hopes, our dreams, our creed. Soon our monarch will have filled a tomb, just like his fathers did. Summon Egypt's greatest builder, breathe another pyramid.
Build it, build it. Another pyramid.
There will be a time for mourning, but for now put plans on hold. For I give the nation warning that before the corpse is cold, we'll extend fair Egypt's powers, Egypt's glory, strength, and style. We shall have our finest hour far beyond the mighty Nile. We must have a vault that's grand by any standard slaughter. 5,000 slaves on standby. Build another pyramid.
Build it, build it. Build it, build it. Build it, build it. Build it.
Someone has been telling Pharaoh of our private meeting. Traitor! I'm afraid he's become a liability. Must have a vault that's grand by any standard slaughter-led. With 5,000 slaves on standby, build another pyramid. You extracted more arsenic. Hurry up. Who would have thought that the copper mines would yield such an abundant supply? Put some in Pharaoh's wine tonight at the banquet. Again, only a few drops. We don't want him dying just yet. Well, now you look like a handmaiden. But at least the captain saw you are special.
What that man sees and understands could be etched on a grain of sand.
That may be, but Radames did save you and the other women from the copper mines.
Well, that was surprising. And decent of him.
When I was 10, Radames saved me from being beaten to death by the palace guards. He promised he'd look after me from then on, and he's kept that promise. Look, I know what you're thinking, that I become one of them, but I'm still Nubian. I'll always be Nubian.
Of course.
I grew up in your hometown, at least began to grow. I hadn't got to my first shave before the body blow. Egyptians in the courtyard, my family in chains. You witnessed our abduction, which possibly explains how I know you, how I know you. Before that fateful morning, my family enjoyed a privileged existence, for my father was employed as advisor to the king, no less, which surely rings a bell. For as you are his daughter, you probably can tell how I know you. Yes, I know you.
You know too much, and what you say is better left unknown. And now I'm just a slave like you. Our lives are not our own.
I never have abandoned, and nor I think could you. That spark of hope for freedom, no terror can subdue.
My only hope is silence. You've never seen my face.
No, you remain a princess in any time or place.
You don't know me.
Yes, I know you.
You don't know me.
How I know you. How I know you. Princess.
Mereb, you must treat me like any other slave. If the Egyptians knew that I was the daughter of the Nubian king,
They would kill you. But our people, they will keep your secret.
No! You must not tell anyone who I am. Yes. From now on, I'm just a gift from an Egyptian captain to his princess.
Oh, just so you know, Amneris is more than that to Radames. She's his betrothed.
He's to be married? When?
When his ship sinks and the royal architects refuse to make him another. Come, let's get on to the princess.
But worth the effort, don't you think? Really? Perfect? Well, then maybe one of you can explain to me why Radames the man destined to be my one and only, is neglecting me. He's been to see my father. I hear he spent time with his father. In fact, he's probably hummed it up with every withered old man in Egypt. But clearly, the thought of visiting a ripe young princess with fabulous hair leaves him cold.
Princess Amneris, first in beauty, wisdom, and accessories. Captain Radames has not forgotten you. He knows you will be at the feast tonight in all of your extravagant finery. And he can hardly wait. But for now, he brings you this gift.
Another handmaiden? I don't need another handmaiden. Does this gift have a name?
Aida.
Did you just speak?
My name is Aida Princess, and I thought you'd...
How dare you! You do not lower your eyes. You do not tremble. Are you not afraid of me?
Would it please you if I were?
Not so much.
Then I am doing as you please.
Well, but I never said that... Well, that's true. So you were starting to say something about...
Captain Radames.
What do you know of the captain?
Only that he is well. He suffered no injuries in battle, and I thought you'd wish to know that.
I did. I've been so very... You're very astute, aren't you, Aida?
Only on occasion. My true talent lies with the needle. And if you would allow me, princess, I could make you a robe in the shade closer to that of your eyes. There's a dyeing process I use which make fabrics glow. It's a secret that has been passed down by the handmaidens of Queen Nefertiti.
A slave that knows her fabrics? I'm keeping her! Radames knows me. He really knows me. Go, Mereb. Show Aida to the sewing room. All right, ladies. Let's polish this gem. In life, one has to face a huge assortment of nauseating fads and good advice. Well, there's health and fitness, diet and deportment, and other pointless forms of sacrifice. Conversation, wit, I am a doubter. Manners, charm, they're no way to impress. So forget the enemy, observe the outer. I am what I wear and how I dress. Oh, now I believe in the
Was the princess pleased with my gift?
Yes, Aida managed to make herself indispensable in record time.
I'm not surprised. Did she tell you anything about herself? Because I've never met a woman like her before, and I can't help but wonder if
No, nothing. She said nothing.
Fashion.
It is now. So your expedition went well?
Yes. We got well past Aswan, into territory where no Egyptian has ever set foot.
Sounds very scenic. Maybe next time I'll go with you?
If you like, Princess. We sleep with sand mites, live on dried monkey meat, and this time the water was so tainted we vomited for days.
But then again, I'm rather busy.
Mereb. I thought I told you not to tell
Okay,
anyone.
okay, so I told one person.
Mereb.
Maybe two. But Aida, your people need to know.
No. Please.
Captain, to a successful expedition. Thanks to the routes you've discovered, our troops will now be able to attack Nubia with overwhelming force. And the gods willing, this long war shall soon end, with Egypt's complete and final victory. Nurse, shall I continue?
Whatever you think is best, Father.
Radames, you came to me this morning with a request to set out on another journey, but I have a more important mission for you. Although it means you can never leave Egyptian soil again, I believe this will be a joyous assignment. One that I would only trust to a man I have long regarded as a member of my own family.
It has been my privilege to serve you, Your Majesty.
As you all know, Captain Radames and my daughter have been betrothed for 9 years now. Long enough, I say. I want to see her and our nation happily settled before I leave this world. Therefore, in 7 days, Radames, son of Zozer, will wed the Princess Amneris. The son of Isis has spoken.
Father.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
A toast to the bridegroom! If I'd known such an awkward young girl could turn into such a stunning young woman, I would have offered for her myself.
It's not too late.
I thought you loved Amneris.
Of course I do. We grew up together.
And what is it? Radames, I have spent years working for this day, and you are not going to ruin it. For yourself or me. Welcome to your new life, son.
Nothing is an accident. We are free to have it all. We are what we want to be. It's in ourselves to rise or fall. This is easy to believe when distant places call to me. It's order from the palace yard. Fortune favors the free. No, stay.
Yes, Captain.
Where are you from?
Aida. It's a village
Near the second cataract. The Nile is an entirely different color there.
No, it's an entirely different color here.
Fair enough.
My father and I used to spend days sailing in the Nile. He let me choose the course, and sometimes I'd run us aground on purpose whenever I wanted to see something on the shore.
Did you ever sail north?
No. My father felt the first cataract, being so close to the border of Egypt, was too dangerous a place to take me.
But there are no Egyptians at the first cataract. Only these tiny grassy islands. And the sunlight is different there. In Egypt it's direct, harsh, but there it shimmers. It's the most beautiful place I've ever seen.
Of course. It's Nubia. I would like to see that part of my country.
To sail away to half-discovered places, to see the secrets of your eyes of sea, to see moments of enchantment on our faces, the moments when we smile and those between.
Are you talking about Nubia now?
Yes, in a way.
If I could leave this place, then I could sailing to corners of my land where there would be sweet southern winds of liberty prevailing, a beauty so majestic and so free.
I will take you sailing south. You can be my guide.
Would you let me steer?
Would you run us aground?
Oh, yes. And wherever there are no people, I jump out of the boat, kick off my sandals, and run. And there'd be no one there to scold me or tell me to behave like a prince. Or tell me to behave.
There'll be no ties of time and space to bind me.
And no horizon I cannot pursue.
I leave the world's misfortunes far behind me.
I put my faith and trust in something. But why should I tell you this? A stranger I've just met.
A woman who I hardly know at all, and should forget a journey we can only dream of.
Chance may pass us through. And how is it I say these things so easily to you?
This is meaningless. I'm never going to take you sailing. I'm never going to leave Egypt again. Instead, I'll sit on the throne and send other men off on their expeditions.
You talk as though you've been enslaved.
Not with chains, maybe, but with a marriage promise. What's that for?
To dry my weeping eyes, forced to marry a princess while hardships. I know, you want to go to other lands where people have been living for centuries to see that you discovered them. But instead you're being thrust onto the Pharaoh's throne. It is a great tragedy.
You go too far.
No, you go too far. If you don't like your fate, change it. You are your own master. There are no shackles on you. So don't expect any pity or understanding from this humble palace slave.
Stop! I command you to stop! But why did I tell her this? The stranger I just met, a woman who I hardly know at all, and will forget anonymous and gone tomorrow. Enchantment is passing through. All I've done is tell her things she already knew. She knew. She knew.
Here, let me. How's your father?
I don't understand it. This illness of his came on so suddenly. Weeks ago he was healthy, and the court physicians, they have no idea what it is. Well, it was a magnificent feast, wasn't it?
Yes, princess.
Oh, there is so much to do to get ready for the wedding ceremony. From the bronze entry statues of meat and the centerpieces of roses and lilies arranged to look like me.
It must be difficult.
Planning a wedding?
No, being a princess.
Oh, you have no idea. The responsibilities are overwhelming.
And your people, they must expect so much.
They want a goddess, and I'm just
Human?
I may leave a great impression as I race through a succession of the latest crazes chase, the newest fad. I feel better when beguiling, find that fashion keeps me smiling. But in my heart I know it's rather sad.
But a life of great potential is dismissed inconsequential.
And only ever seen as being cute. So I'll flutter to deceive.
Oh no, no, you must believe that one day you're bound to find a stronger suit.
No. Stay. Pour the princess a cup of wine.
Are you trying to get me drunk, Radames? You know it's not necessary.
Is that your bed in there?
Yes, and it's covered in fat with feathers.
Why don't you go in, and I'll join you in a moment.
Radames, are you sure? We're to be married in a week?
Amneris, we've been engaged 9 years.
Good point.
You think you can speak to me like that? Scold me like a shrew and then walk away. You forget that I can have you carried off to the copper mines.
And you forget that I am her property now, not yours.
It doesn't matter, because I know now that you're right. What?
I'm shocked. Even in enlightened Nubia, one never hears a man admit he's wrong.
Aida, I'll be right in, princess. Aida, I was wrong. I've been selfish. If the pharaoh does not recover, Egypt's going to need a new leader. A strong leader. And I don't think that's Amneris.
She's trying to...
Hey! Come and claim your kingdom!
You should go to her.
Were you a nobleman before you were captured?
What does it matter? There's nothing noble about me now, so...
You're wrong. You are noble and courageous. Very few of us dare to speak so honestly, and considering you're a slave.
Yes! We mustn't ever forget that I'm a slave.
I cannot take back the past, Aida. But even if I could, I'm not sure that I want to. Aida.
Radames! You barge into my bedchambers, waging a full frontal attack, so to speak. And now you're stalling. Why?
I'm sorry, I really think
There is a princess lounging in her bed, calling your name. What exactly did you not realize?
Just think
The night before our wedding, pack up some of that dried monkey meat and have the royal cartographer draw you a map of the female body, Captain. Maybe then you'll be more inclined to come explore.
Princess.
Was it something I said? When we were children, we used to understand each other so well. But now he's just a mystery to me.
Aida, there you are.
Hi, Mereb.
Will you come with me?
Where?
The Nubian camp.
No.
Look, everybody knows that I'm the one that can get them things. And there are people. They've asked me to bring them you.
Why? So they can see a reckless fool dressed as a servant.
Aida, no.
That is what I am, Mereb. My father told me not to cross the boundaries of our village. But I could not be so constrained. I took Nehebkah and the other women up the river. I had to see the countryside. And that is where the Egyptians captured us. I deserve this, Mereb. And our people deserve a leader who will think of them, not of our own selfish pleasures.
Aida, the Nubians want their princess.
It's knowing what they want of me that scares me. It's knowing having followed, I must lead. It's knowing that each person there compares me to those in my past who might now succeed. But how can whatever I do for them now be enough? Be enough.
All we ask of you is a lifetime of service.
hours of weakness, my nigh on impossible. It's clear if I can kindle our ancestors' dreams, it's enough, it's enough, it's enough.
watching me again. All week your eyes have been on me.
I don't know what you mean.
Do you really think you're going to claim your freedom just because you've gained my attention? You are beautiful, but I'm not easily led.
If I've looked in your direction, Captain, it was only to see if your chalice needed filling.
I have no chalice now, and yet you're looking.
Excuse me, Captain, but I have linen to wash.
I've not excused you. Stop there.
You wanted something from me?
Yes. I want to make your life easier, Aida. Tell me how. What can I do for you?
Help my people.
I want to help you.
I am my people. And I cannot continue to live in the comfort of the palace while my countrymen are dying. You want my affection, Captain?
I could have your affection right here if I commanded it. I want to know if you feel anything for me, aside from contempt.
I don't know.
Then let's find out. Aida, I just... Aida, Amneris requests your presence. The princess? Your betrothed? I once knew all the answers. I stood on certain ground. A picture of true happiness. The confidence so effortless. No brighter could be found. Oh no, I never asked the questions that troubled me today. I knew all there was to know. Love won't likely put on show. My conquest on display. I can't believe he's changing. And who'd have thought that confidence could die? Oh no, not me, not me, not me, not me. That all I took for granted was a lie. Oh no, not me, not me, not me, not me. And who'd have guessed I'd throw my world away to be with someone I'm afraid will say not me. This can never be. Not me. He's in love, but he's not the only one who'll be changed.
This looks lovely on you. I've got to give these to you, Egyptians. Your thread count is amazing.
Why hasn't Radames come to see me again? We're to be married in 3 days, and yet, Aida, I must make things right with him.
I shall not envy lovers, but long for what they share.
An empty room is merciless. Don't be surprised if I confess I need some comfort there. And who'd have thought a love could be so good? Not me, not me. And show me things I've never understood. Not me, not me.
Aida! Nehebkah, where did you get that?
The Egyptian captain. He's giving everything he owns. He's giving it all to us.
And who'd have guessed he'd throw his world away to be with someone till the dying day? Not me, not me. And who'd have thought a love could be so good, oh good? Not me, not me, not me, not me. What secrets and of passions understood? No, not me, not me, not me, not me. And who'd have guessed he'd throw his world away to be with someone till the dying day? Not me. This can never be. Not me. Look, he's preparing to move into the palace. So whatever doubts he had the other night, they must be gone. But you stay, Aida. Apologize for me.
I can't. I lost.
Yes, you can. You always know the right things to say. I never do.
Princess, please don't make me.
I would never make you. But I'm asking you. As my friend.
It was nothing. Actually, it was everything, but it doesn't matter.
Captain, the princess wanted to let you know that she is so sorry for what she said the other night. She also wanted to let you know that
Aida,
you are betrothed to my mistress.
it was arranged by my father, and it can be unarranged by me.
You can raid another country tomorrow and rebuild your fortune. Radames, you're an Egyptian. Nothing will ever change that fact. I don't even know why you bothered to do all of this.
Don't you? We all lead such elaborate lives, wild ambitions in our sides. How when a fair the heart survives days apart, and hurried nights seems quite unbelievable to me. I don't want to live like that. Seems quite unbelievable to me. I don't want to love like that. I just want our time to be slower, gentler, wiser, free. We all live in extravagant times, laying gaze, rekindling unintended emotional cries. Sometimes take others in. I'm so tired of all we're going through. I don't want to live like that. I'm so tired of all we're going through. I don't want to love like that. I just want to be with you now and forever. Peaceful, true. This may not be the moment to tell you face to face, but I could wait forever for the perfect time and place. We all lead such elaborate lives. We don't know whose words are true. Strangers, lovers, husbands, wives. Hard to know who's loving who. Too many choices tear us apart. I don't want to live like that. Too many choices tear us apart. I don't want to love like that. I just want to touch your heart. May this confession be the start. Are you cold?
You could have at least kept a blanket or two.
I could not. Man enters this world naked, without possessions. I want to be a new man for you. Reborn, cleansed of my past sins.
What's that?
My armies have returned. Pharaoh will expect me at the victory celebration. Go back to the palace. You'll be safe there. Wait. Take my amulet. If anyone bothers you, show them this. They'll let you pass.
I love you.
I heard that. Say it again. Say it again, I command you. I heard the drums.
Yes. Well, we captured the Nubian king.
The king? You've taken him alive?
Yes, Captain.
Find the men who are responsible for this. I'll see that they receive the highest honors. Tell the others I'm on my way.
Yes, Captain.
Aida, our countries are at war. I can't change that.
But he's my king. Princess! Say it's not true!
It's looking back to the streets with my own eyes.
He's already been executed!
No, Amanasro of Nehebkah. I just saw him being taken to the prison.
It's only a matter of time before the Egyptians slaughter him.
But now there's no hope.
No.
When the king dies, so does Nubia.
No! Nubia will never die! Whether we are enslaved, or whether we are far from our native lands, Nubia lives in our hearts! And therefore, it lives. Take me in my dreams, recurring, cheerful as a child would dance into one more taste of freedom, one more longing backward glance in the sway of somber music. I shall never understand. Let me slip into the sweeter chorus of that other land. Love Nubia, the beautiful, the golden, the radiant, the fertile, the gentle, and the
trouble. Can't you tell? Just look at me. Half ecstatic, half dejected. All in all, I'm all at sea. Easy terms I thought I wanted. Fill me now with chilling dread. You can never know the chaos of a life turned on its head. Of a life turned on its head.
A word with the prisoner?
Okay, Mereb. We'll make it quick.
Father.
Aida. I knew you would survive. That I trained my daughter well. At least I would not allow myself to believe anything else.
Have they mistreated you?
No. I believe they are saving that part for my execution. 3 days from now.
It won't come to that. We'll get you out of here.
In 2 days, the daughter of Pharaoh will wed. Most of the guards will be needed to control the crowds.
And who is this young minister of war?
This is Mereb. You remember? Henu's boy?
Ah! Henu! Your father was a great warrior. He had hopes you would grow up to be a scholar.
Sire, the chief jailer will attend Amneris' wedding. We've assigned a lowly guard to take his place, a man I know.
You are suggesting you may be able to bribe this guard?
No, let's just say we've done business in the past.
That will take a lot of gold, man.
I have it. For years I've been stealing from the palace. I thought maybe I could use it to get back to Nubia. But if I can send my king home...
We will all be going home soon, bro. Now, how are the docks guarded?
By the captain's soldiers.
So the odds are slim. Can you use a sword, boy?
Me? Actually, I'm better at providing encouragement from the sidelines.
A fight won't be necessary. They'll let us through.
Captain Radames gave you that?
Who is this, Captain? An Egyptian?
Yes, but he's not like the
He
others,
leads
Father.
Pharaoh's army, but he did not lay waste to our country like the others.
He regrets his
Aida!
past.
Do not shame yourself and me with such witless sentiments. Do not tell me this Egyptian grieves for the Nubian men executed, the women ravaged, and the children taken into slavery. Any soft look you have given this captain, any soft word betrays the innocence who suffered at his hands and at the hands of every soldier he commands. You will cut this man from your hearts.
Yes, Father.
I would not have thought it possible that these Egyptians could give me one more reason to hate them.
This is the moment the gods expect me to beg for help. But I won't even try. I want nothing in the world for myself to protect me. And I won't lie down, roll over and die. All I have to do is forget how much I love him. All I have to do is put my longing to one side. Tell myself that love's an ever-changing situation. Passion would have cooled, and all the magic would have died. It's easy. It's easy. All I have to do is pretend I never knew him on those very rare occasions when he steals into my heart. Better to have lost him when the ties were barely binding. But the contempt of the familiar cannot start. It's easy. It's easy. Until I think about him and how he was when I last touched him, and how it would have been rather be with him today. On those very rare occasions, don't let up, they keep on coming. All I ever wanted, and I'm throwing it away. It's easy. It's easy as life. But then I see the faces of a war-defeated people, a father and a nation who let a coward run. Is this how the gods were the faithful through the ages, forcing us to prove that the hardest things we've done are easy, so easy? And all I'll think think about him until the earth draws it around to me. And though I choose to leave him for another kind of love, this is no denial, no betrayal, but redemption. Redeemed in mine own eyes and in the pantheon of love. It's easy as a lie. It's easy as life. It's easy as a
And why did we invade Babylon?
Because, Princess, once we have control of the waterways, then the rest of the world opens up to us.
So you're saying our Egyptian armies just stormed in and seized power? How oppressive of us.
Perhaps, Princess. But where do you think that beautiful necklace came from?
Suddenly, it's not so beautiful.
You summoned me, Father.
Radames, I've been explaining our foreign campaigns to Amneris.
Why?
Because she wants to know what's been preoccupying you of late.
Radames, I feel like we haven't had a moment alone since you returned from Nubia. I miss you. Can't we spend the afternoon together?
Of course, but first I'd like to have a word with my father. Here. You can read this while you wait.
The campaign at Kadesh.
It will give us something to talk about.
I didn't realize we were at a loss of topics. Then again, there's a lot I didn't realize.
That was clever of you.
I can't have you neglecting the poor girl, not after all the trouble I've gone to.
You arranged a marriage.
There have been other arrangements as well, son. Things I've done on your behalf.
I haven't asked you to do anything for me.
No, you're right. You haven't. Because you've been too busy whiling away the hours with that slave girl.
Oh, your spies are good.
Radames, you can have your little diversions. Just wait until after you've wed.
Like you did.
Your mother never had any complaints.
She never had any choice.
Don't you realize that whore could cost you the throne?
I don't care about the throne, Father, because I'm not like you. And I never will be.
Like father, like son, like father, like son.
Don't come off so cocksure, boy. You can't escape your genes. There's no point in feeling pure, boy. Your background intervenes. Now listen good and listen straight. You're not the master of your fate. To this you must be reconciled. You'll always be your father's child. The time's acclaimed, the time's reviled. You'll wind up doing just as I have done. Like father, like son.
Don't assume your vices get handed down the line. That a parent's blood suffices to condemn the child's design. I've done wrong, I can't deny, but at least I know that I shouldn't blame that on my stock. Well, this may come as quite a shock, but I'm no chip off any block. I wouldn't wish those words on anyone. Like father,
son, you're nervous. Take my hand. All is settled, all is planned. You've got the world at your command. I don't think you understand. You're really willing to trade your future all for some wretched slave.
She has a name.
In a few weeks, you won't even be able to remember it.
I appreciate too well the squalor at which you excel. It isn't very hard to tell. Evil's a distinctive smell. You can forget about your plans, father. There will be no wedding.
Radames! Lost all sense of reason. And why some foreign slut? Not only is that treason, some doors are slamming shut. Now just like me, he's found that flesh can excite but will enmesh. Once we rid him of this plight, once that harlot's out of sight, then I think he'll see the light. He won't walk back to daddy. He'll run like father, like son. Like father, like son. Like father, like son. Like father, like son. Find the slave girl called Aida, and when you do, kill her! Aida?
I'm sorry for everything I've said, and for everything I forgot to say too. When things get so complicated, I stumble at best, muddle through. I wish that our lives could be simple. I don't want the world, only you. Oh, I wish I could tell you this face to face, but there's never the time, never the place. So this letter will have to do. I love you.
Tomorrow, princess, you and your father will be free.
We will live to tell our grandchildren the king's greatest game.
Nubia will prevail.
Forgive us, princess. You cannot be sacrificed. Everyone here would risk their lives for Nubia.
Where are you going? You're going to see him, aren't you?
I do not ask you to understand. I don't even understand. But I must see him. I have to see him.
No! The Egyptians have taken enough from us already!
You are our princess, our inspiration, our promise of a new day.
I'm sorry, Mereb.
There is a time, there is a place when love should conquer all. The rest of life is pushed aside as truth and reason fall. But only if that selfishness can lead to something good. I thought I knew you, princess, but I never understood. I don't know you. I don't know you.
Radames.
Aida. I thought you were dead.
They came for me, but they took another. I blame myself. I shouldn't have come.
No. I put you in danger. But I swear it will never happen again. I'm calling off the wedding. I'm going to build us a house on an island at the border of our countries. We can sail the Nile together.
No. No, you can't. Radames, you can't call off the wedding.
Yes, I can. And I will.
I love you, Radames. But you must marry the princess tomorrow. Tomorrow! What you want for us is impossible. They would hunt us down. That's a foolish plan.
I can find a way for us to be together.
I'm here to tell you we can never meet again. Simple way, isn't it? A word or two, and then lifetime of not knowing where or how or why or when you think of me or speak of me and wonder what befell that someone you once loved so long ago so well.
Never wonder what I'll feel as living shuffles by. You don't have to ask me, and I need not reply. Every moment of my life, from now until I die, I will think or dream of you and fail to understand. Our perfect love can be confounded out of hand. Is it written in the stars? Are we paying for some crime? Is that all that we are good for? Is some stretch of mortal time? Or some God's experiment in which we have no say, in which we're given
why we met.
Then it would be a cruel trick.
Not if the gods put us together for some greater purpose. Nothing can be altered. There's nothing to decide. No escape, no change of heart. Any place to hide.
Oh, you are all I ever want, but this I am denied. Sometimes in my darkest thought, I wish I'd never learned what it is to be in love and have that love return.
Is it written in the stars? Are we paying for some crime? Is it all that we are good for? Just some strange immortal time? God's experiments
in which we have no say,
in which we're given paradise, but only for a day.
You must also do something for me. Go home. Leave Egypt forever.
What are you saying?
While I'm taking my wedding vows, there will be a boat waiting for you at the docks to return you to Nubia. At least I can have some measure of happiness knowing that you're free.
How have I come to this? How did I slip and fall? How did I throw half a lifetime away without any thought at all? This should have been my time. It's over. It never began. I closed my eyes to so much for so long, and I no longer can. I tried to blame it all on fortune, some kind of shift in a star. But I know the truth, and it haunts me. It's flowed just a little too far. Oh, I know the truth, and it mocks me. I know the truth, and it shocks me. It's flowed just a little too far. Why do I want him still? Why, when there's nothing there? How'd you go on with the rest of my life to pretend I don't care? This should have been my time. It's over. It never began. I closed my eyes to so much for so long, and I no longer can. I try to blame it all on fortune, some kind of twist in my fate. But I know the truth, and it haunts me. I learned it a little too late.
witnessed by the gods and all of Egypt, I pronounce you man and wife. May your lives be filled forever with the joy of this moment. Radames, call your men to arms.
Fan out across the city. The fastest route to Nubia is by water. Send a regiment to search the docks.
No! Seal off the docks.
Radames, you can't be serious!
No one needs to reach the pier before I arrive there.
Princess, we must hurry. They've sounded the alarm.
Aida.
Radames, I can
Aida, undo the rope.
Forgive me, Father, but I must have a
Aida,
last
no.
moment with him.
Of course. You're the Nubian princess. You had me marry Amneris just so your king could escape.
No.
What a fool I am. It was all a lie, an act. Every word, every kiss.
No. But I've made too many mistakes and too many people have suffered. I can't act selfishly now, please.
So you lied to me?
No. Not when I said I loved you. Say you believe me, please.
She's alive! Stop that! Aida, come! Aida, get in the boat. This could be your last chance.
No, not without Mereb. Mereb, come, please.
Get
no.
out
Don't.
of my way, boy!
No! Please, no!
Radames, for the love of Egypt, stop that!
Aida, get in.
Forgive me,
We must
Father.
go. Aida! No! Aida! Aida!
Radames, what have you done?
It's all over, Father. When they come for me, they'll take you away too.
No. No, they can't. Egypt needs me!
You're the one who tied our fates together. Like father, like son. I think you should run.
Radames, he's dead.
Aida, I'm sorry. I failed you.
No, no. Never. You, my friend, inspired me.
I wanted to go back to Nubia. Aida, take me home.
No, please, no. Please, no.
Amneris, I never meant to hurt you.
Radames, if you deny everything, there is a chance. My father might spare your life. Listen to me! They want to bury you alive!
Yes, that's what we do to traitors.
You must say that everyone is wrong.
No, I can't. Aida is everything I thought I was meant to be. But her courage and her love for her people has put me to shame. Every act of my life has been wrong, except for this.
Did you ever love me at all?
Amneris, I've loved you all of my life. Please, you have to.
Let go of him.
Take your hands off of her! After all, she is a princess.
Amneris, There were so many times I wanted to tell you everything, but I couldn't.
No wonder you understood me so well.
Amneris, I am to blame for what has happened, not Radames. Amneris, let him live. Please, let him live.
I can't!
Yes, you can. You love him. Don't you love him? Please, Amneris.
Amneris, let us begin. Bring forth the prisoners. Zozer has been apprehended. We've uncovered his plot. Radames, I chose you. I trusted your father. But now I will make things right while I still can. The prisoners will receive their sentences.
Father, I have a request.
A request.
I know that the traitors must die for their crimes against Egypt. This is the law. But I would ask that the prisoners be allowed to die together.
But that would be mercy, after they disgraced you before the entire nation.
I was wronged. It should be my decision.
You don't know your own mind. For their crimes...
Your Majesty! You have poison in your blood. We both know this, and soon I will be completely alone, because everyone I love will be gone. So you must allow me to exercise my will over Egypt, because I am to be your successor. And because I demand it. For their crimes, the traitors will be buried beneath the sands of Egypt, in one tomb, together. The daughter of Isis has spoken.
Choices tear us apart. I don't wanna love I just wanna keep the odds. Make this confession be the start. I know you gave me courage to face what I must face, but all these complications in another time and place. We all lead such elaborate lives. We don't know whose words are true, and a fear of the heart survives all the pain this world can do. I'm so tired of all we're going through. I don't want to live like this. I'm so tired of all we're going through. I don't wanna love like that. I just wanna be with you now and forever. Peaceful. It's so dark.
Keep your hands, Aida. I'm right here. There's another world waiting for us. I can feel it. Just like I always knew there was another world beyond every bend in the Nile, just waiting to be discovered.
Will you find me in that world?
If I have to search for 100 lifetimes, I will find you again, Aida. I promise. There'll be no ties of time and space to bind us.
And no horizon we could not pursue. We leave the world's misfortunes far behind us. And I will put my faith and trust in you. Deep within the tomb, a gentle light still shone, showing me my path as I ascended to the throne. Certain in my heart that ancient wars must cease. The lover's death gave birth to a reign of peace. And my story, and my journey, and the lesson they provide draw from strength and inspiration.